At the end of the second round, Archbishop Porter Girls Senior High School has 14 points. Aburi Girls Senior High School has 14 points. Ghana National College has 24 points. Contestants, you are finding our quarterfinal difficult, huh? All right. Round 3. This round has the problem of the day. The problem of the day is a single question to all 3 schools. From the time I ask you to begin, you have 3 minutes in which to present an answer from your school. The problem of the day is worth 10 points. Let's turn over our sheets and read the problem of the day together. Problem of the day. In a 3-floor building complex, the monthly rent for an apartment is 200 Ghana cedis if it is on the first floor, 160 Ghana cedis if it is on the second floor, and 120 Ghana cedis if it's on the third floor. The number of second floor apartments is 4 less than the number of third floor apartments and 4 more than the number of first floor apartments. The total monthly rental for all 3 floors is 9,280 Ghana cedis. 1. Find the number of second floor apartments. And 2. Find the total number of apartments in the whole building. Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin. Please stop writing and present your answers. Thank you. Is your school name on there? Thank you. ready. Contestants, please pick up your notepads and present your answers on the boards as you have them here. Is this secure? Okay, thank you. The contestants have presented their answers. Before I award the marks, let's look at the suggested solution from the consultants. This is a problem in mathematics. So we are told that there's a 3-floor building complex, and it's very interesting how the landlord decides to allocate rent. So the monthly rent for an apartment is 200 Ghana cedis if it's on the first floor. When you go up one more floor, then it becomes 160 Ghana cedis. And then if you're on the top floor, your rent is 120 Ghana cedis. I wonder why. Anyway, the number of second-floor apartments is given as 4 less than the number of third-floor apartments and 4 more than the number of first-floor apartments. And the total monthly rental for all 3 floors is 9,280 Ghana cedis. All right. So the first question contestants were to answer was to find the number of second floor apartments. Okay, so this is how you go about it. Let the number of second floor apartments be n. It can be x, it can be y, whatever you choose, but you give it some name. Let it be n in this case. If that's the case, then we have to relate this number n to the numbers on the other floors, right? So the numbers on the first floor and the numbers on the third floor. So the number of third floor apartments, according to what we've been given, should be n plus 4, 1 point for this. The number on the first floor should be n minus 4, 1 point. It's very important for us to do this because if we don't try to express in relation to the other floors, it's going to be very difficult. We'll have a whole lot of parameters to deal with. Okay, so now we are ready. Now that we know the numbers in terms of one variable, we can now set up our equation for the total monthly rent. So if you're on the first floor, it's 200, right? So we said the number on the first floor is n minus 4. So n minus 4 multiplied by 200, plus on the second floor, we said the number was n. So 160 multiplied by n. And on the third floor, it's 120. So 120 multiplied by n plus 4. And all of this is equal to 9,280. 2 points for this. Now, what is left is to solve for n, right? So we're going to simplify. We'll expand and then simplify in order to get n. So we have 20 multiplied by n minus 4 plus 16n plus 12 multiplied by n plus 4 is equal to 928. All we did was divide through by 10. Next, we factorize the n out. So we have n multiplied by 20 plus 16 plus 12 minus 80 plus 48 is equal to 928. So 48n is equal to 928 plus 32. By the way, if you get to this point, you deserve 2 more points. And so this should give 48n is equal to 960, and so n is equal to 22 points. The second question, or the second part of this problem, was to find the total number of apartments in the whole building. This has become very easy, right? Because we said first floor was n minus 4, second floor was n, and then third floor is n plus 4. So let's sum all of this together, and then we substitute for n because we've already solved for it. So we have n minus 4 plus n plus 4 is equal to 3n. So this is equal to 3 multiplied by 20, which we calculated for, and the total is 60. 2 more points for this, giving a total of 10 points. Why, you love it? Good. All right. So contestants, Archbishop Porter, you really had a challenge with our problem of the day. You started out by calling, number of on the second floor X, number on third floor Y, Z is number of first floor, and you really never got a relationship among these values. So in fact, even the relationship you are trying to establish is a wrong one. X is equal to Y plus Z is not right. And so when you set up your equation, it didn't lead you anywhere. Even the general equation for the rent, that's not right. Okay? On humanitarian grounds, I'm giving you 1 out of 10. Aburi girls, you have one of the relationships right. You decided to let the first floor apartments be X. Then X plus 4 is the apartments on the second floor, right? Yes. So you have one of the relations, and that's right. So 1 point there. Then you continue. You were able to set up, although you didn't explicitly say what the other floor was, you actually got a relationship that is right for the rent. And so that is 2 more points. But that's the end of your success. So that gives you 3, and I'm adding 1 point because I gave Archbishop Porter. So that gives you 4 out of 10. Ghana National College. You were on the right path. You had a comfortable lead. Unfortunately, 3 minutes was not long enough for you to get the second part. So you had everything right for the first part of the problem, but you didn't tackle the second. So you had 8, and then I'm adding 1 to make it 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. That's the end of the problem of the day and the end of round 3. You may pick up your notepads. Please make sure that it doesn't slide. Thank you. Before we begin the 4th round, I would like to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools. We also have support from TIGO, GOIL, Prudential Life Insurance, Accra College of Medicine, and GCB Bank. We are produced by Primetime. Thank you. Round 4. In this round, I'm going to be presenting you with statements. When you receive a statement, please consider the statement very carefully and let me know whether it's true or false. If you are right, 2 points. If you are incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case that statement becomes available to the 2 other schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If the answer is right, 2 full points. If the answer is incorrect, it fetches that penalty point. Best wishes, everyone. I'm starting with you, Archbishop Porter girls, your statement. The most penetrating nuclear emission is gamma emission. Yes, Naima.
True.
You're right. Ghana National. Beta emission is more penetrating but less ionizing than alpha emission. Yes, B.
True.
You're right. Alpha emission has more ionizing power than beta and gamma emissions. Yes, Rachel.
True.
You're right. For the next set, I have a preamble. Preamble to all schools. State whether the following are true or false about a somatic cell of a diploid cell which contains 20 chromosomes during interphase. Did you get your preamble? All right. So now, Archbishop Porter, a gamete will contain 20 chromosomes. Yes, Imidado.
False.
You're right. A gamete will contain 10 chromosomes. Yes, Fifi.
True.
Yes. A somatic cell at metaphase will contain 20 chromatids. Yes, Rachel?
False.
You're right. Sine of 90 degrees plus A is equal to cosine of A. Naima,
It's true.
Yes. Cosine of 90 degrees plus A is equal to sine of A. Yes, Fifi?
False.
You're right. Tangent of 90 degrees plus A is equal to tangent of A. Rachel?
True.
No, that's a false statement. The internal energy of an ideal gas only depends on the pressure of the gas. Yes, Naima?
False.
Yes. Please speak with confidence. The internal energy of an ideal gas is inversely proportional to the volume of the gas. Yes, Fifi?
False.
You're right. The internal energy of an ideal gas is directly proportional to the temperature of the gas. Yes, Rachel?
True.
Yes. Hydrogen bonding is one of the types of van der Waals forces. Yes, Naima?
False.
You're right. Forces of attraction between HCl gaseous molecule and CO are dipole-dipole. Yes, Fifi?
True.
That's right. In pure methanol liquid, the molecules are attracted to one another by hydrogen bonding. Yes, Grace?
False.
You're right. Preamble to all schools. Preamble. State whether the following rules are true or false for connective tissues. Archbishop Porter. Protection of internal organs. Yes, Naima?
It's true.
Yes. Support of internal organs. Yes, Fifi?
True.
Yes. Transport of important substances throughout the body. Yes, Grace?
False.
No, that's a true statement. The area of a circle varies directly as the square of the diameter. Yes, Naima?
True.
Yes. The area of a triangle varies jointly as the length of the base and the height. Yes, Fifi?
False.
Oh, that's a true statement. The surface area of a cube varies directly as the length of a side. Yes, Grace?
False.
You're right. Last set of statements. Characteristic X-rays are emitted when fast-moving electrons slow down and lose energy continuously. Yes, Naima?
True.
No. Because characteristic X-rays are produced by bombarding targets with fast-moving electrons, and all electrons are identical, all characteristic X-rays produced by any target are identical. Fifi?
False.
You're right. Last statement. The energy of characteristic X-ray photons produced from a target in an X-ray tube is independent of the energy of the electrons that strike the target, so long as the electron energy exceeds a threshold value that depends on the target material. Grace?
False.
Oh. That's a true statement, and that's the end of the fourth round. At the end of the fourth round, Aburi Girls Senior High School has 25 points. Archbishop Porter Girls Senior High School has 28 points. Ghana National College has 46 points. Fifth and final round. In this round, I'm going to be reading out clues. Your objective is to solve the riddle. If you solve the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. On the second clue, 4 points. On the third only clue thereafter, 3 points. In order to solve a riddle, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell, Aburi Girls? Ghana National. Archbishop Porter Girls. When you ring, you must have your response ready. I will not wait. There are 4 riddles. I am a theorem in mechanics that is named after a French scientist named... Yes, Fifi?
Lami's theorem.
You're right. I was reading the second clue, 4 points. Next one. In chemistry, there are so many exceptions to the rule or law. Mine is extraordinary. You would find me in the periodic table. My color is silvery white, which is common to all who are in my family. I am a poor conductor of heat and a fair conductor of electricity. I am a metal sharing a common name with the first planet of the solar system. Who am I? Yes, Grace.
Mercury.
You're right. I read all the clues, 3 points. Next one. I may be used to refer to something that is very pleasant. In Greek folklore, I was known as the divine drink because I was believed to confer immortality on mortals who had the luck to drink me. I am, yes, Rachel.
Elixir.
No. I am useful in agriculture and horticulture because the adult stages of some predatory insects feed on me. I am a sugary fluid Yes, Enyidado.
Nectar.
You are right. I was reading the fifth clue, 3 points. Last one. I am in the takeaway business. I am an arithmetical operation. I have no identity. Yes, Enyidado?
Subtraction.
You're right. I read the third clue, 3 points, and that's the end of the fifth round. At the end of the contest, here are the final scores. Aburi Girls Senior High School has 28 points. Archbishop Porter Girls Senior High School has 34 points. Ghana National College has 50 points. Aburi Girls Senior High School, thank you for being here. Best wishes to you. Archbishop Porter Girls Senior High School, thank you for being here as well. All the best. Ghana National College, congratulations on winning the contest. Well done. Prepare, and I look forward to seeing you in the semi-finals. Viewers, we've come to the end of the first of the quarterfinals. Please join us next time when we bring you Tamale Senior High School, KNUST Senior High School, and University Practice Senior High School. Before we leave, I would like to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools. We are supported by TIGO, Gold, Prudential Life Insurance, Accra College of Medicine, and GCB Bank. We are produced by Prime Time. Thank you once again for joining us, and see you next time. Bye.